In this lesson, we will learn how to set the content on a web page. We will also see some examples. jQuery provided some built-in methods to set the content on a web page. We will also see them. Let's start. So we can easily set the text of a selected element or the content of a form on a web page using the following built-in methods provided by jQuery. That is the text, HTML and val. So in this lesson, we will see how to set the text of the selected element, and we will also see how to set the content of the form fields. Let us start with the first one. So let us set the text of the selected element using the text and HTML methods. So let's say on a web page we have a p element. We will see how to set the text of this p element specifically. Let us see the example. Here we have our PyCharm ID. Okay, we created the following folder on the desktop for our codes. Let me create a new file for this lesson. Right click, new file. Add the name of the file. Let me add index30.html. Okay, here it is. Now let me add the code. Let's say I'll take the structure from here, copy, right click, paste. Here it is. We have added jQuery CDN, and here comes our jQuery code. Now let us begin with the body tag to add the HTML stuff to set the content. First, let me add a p tag. Click the below buttons to set the text and HTML. Okay. Now let us create two buttons here. Also add the ID. Okay, btn1. Okay, this will be to set the text. I'll copy and paste it. btn2 to set the HTML part. Okay, now let us style this button and p tag. The result will be visible here. We will see it later. Let us style them. Just before closing this head tag, add the style element. Style the p tag and then style the button tag. Background color black. Text color white. Font size 22px. For the button, set the background color red. Text color white. Font size align to the center and padding 15px. Okay, that's it. We have styled our p tag and the buttons. Now comes the main part, jQuery part. First we will set for button 1. Okay, this is what? This is our ID btn1. Okay, that means on the click of the following button. So for that, use the click event. On the click of the button, the paragraph, the p element will set the following text. This is a demo text. Okay, using the text method. So when we will click here, this button, the following text will set. Now I'll do for the HTML part. I'll copy and paste it. This is for the second button, so btn2 dot html. Okay, I'll set some HTML stuff here. For example, em for the demo word, that is emphasis text, and the bold text for the following, that is the strong text using the strong element. This is the HTML part, will get set when the second button will be clicked. That's it. Go to file, save all, right click, open in default browser, click the below buttons to set the text and HTML. When I'll click on set the text, this will show this is the demo text. Here it is, this is the demo text. So the following is visible on clicking the first button. Now click the second button, set the HTML. Now you can see demo is set to emphasis and text is set to bold. Why? Because on clicking the second button, we have set the HTML part using the HTML method. Okay. Let us see the next example. In the next example, we will set the content of the form fields using the val method. So we will create a form. Within that, we will add 3 input fields and we will set the content to all of them. For that, we will use the val method. Let us see the example. So let us now create a new file. Right click, new file. I'll name it index1.html. Okay. Let me copy this code. Copy, paste. Now we will create 3 form fields. For that, I'll first remove this and also this. Okay, now I'll set the fields, form fields. The first one would be employee name. Now use input type is equal to text, id is equal to ename, value is equal to. So what we did here, we have set the employee name font field, and then the id we have set is ename, and value we have set empty. Why? Because we will set them using the val method. Okay, I'll copy and paste it here. Second field, department, same text, and id set, let's say EDPT, value is empty. Last is zone. I'll set the id as ezone, value I'll keep empty. Okay, this is the button. We will set the employee name on clicking the first button. I have copy pasted them, btn2 and btn3. On clicking button 2, set the employee, department, and here employee zone. That's it. The HTML part is complete. For the style part, remove this. It is not required now. Button, we have set the background color font size for the 3 buttons. Okay, text alignment also and padding also. Now comes the jQuery part. I'll remove this, let's say. So for the first button, that means on clicking the first button, btn1, this one, what will happen? Employee name will be set. So we will use the ID part, ename. Let us do it. I'll set ename here. On clicking button 1, we will set the text using the val method. Okay, and we will set what for ename. Let's say I'll set my own name, Amit Diwan, semicolon. Now let us set for employee department and employee zone. That means ID EDPT and ID E zone for the department and zone respectively. I'll copy paste them. Button 2, button 3 for the department EDPT and the department, let's say I'll set tech. Button 3 E zone and I'll set north here. Okay, that's it. We have set the jQuery part also. We will click them one by one. Go to file, save all, right click, open in default browser. Here it is. When I'll click on the employee name will be visible. When I'll click on the employee department, the department will be visible here. The content will set, and for the employee zone, here it will be visible. Let us click on it. Here it is. I clicked on it. We have set the employee name. Now the employee department, here it is, and then the employee zone. Here it is. Okay. So in this way, guys, we can use the val method to set the content of the form fields. Guys, we saw how we can set the content on a web page with jQuery, use the text, HTML and val methods. We worked on the following examples to set the text as well as to set the content of the form fields. Thank you for watching the video.